Alright guys, we should be getting game video here shortly. There it is. Welcome to the channel everybody, I am Aesop Grimm and we're in Southshore. This is the third part of Southshore questing that I'm doing. Let's get you caught up with what happened off screen, but first allow me to go through and close out some tabs I don't need. I just need to make sure the game is streaming everywhere. So, oh, I didn't get YouTube set up. Go live. There it is. And the video is loading right now. Okay, looks good. Twitch is next. Twitch looks good. Kick looks good. And Rumble also looks good. Okay, we should be set then. I can close out my Restream tab. All right. Okay, so we're in Southshore. Off screen, I was able to get cooking up to level 163, which allowed me to learn the lion steak recipe that I received from a quest. And also goblin deviled clams are easy to make. All you need is tangy clam meat, and those come from everything on the seashore right here. So that worked really good. I actually went to Duskwood and farmed up wolf kebab initially because that was still orange. I kind of feel a sneeze coming on, so if you hear kind of an awkward pause, it's because I muted Mike. But that was a false alarm just now. So I also leveled up first aid. So I forget what level is after expert, but I got that. Well, no, I already had that. I was able to level up to heavy silk bandage. So that's where I'm at now. I went and leveled up all of the weapon talents that I could. So now I have a sword equipped instead of that cool looking magical offhand that I got from Duskwood. And this axe is actually better, but the sword is listed as a main hand, whereas the axe can go into either hand. So I'm leading with the sword currently. This sword we got just last episode, so it's this one right here, the Viking Sword of the Tiger. So what all that leads to then, oh, and also I've loaded up Solid Shot, which was a significant improvement in DPS over Heavy Shot. So with Aspect of the Hawk activated, we took, that's a big jump right there. Before we were at, I think, 30 point something DPS. With the sword added in and the new shot and the new, I guess, the level, and I went and did hunter training and got a few upgrades to spells. We're now at 39.7. That's pretty good. That's a pretty big leap. We are also, keep in mind, currently using, this was the best gun I had. It was better than the green one that I had. It does 11 DPS, but it is a gray. So that's kind of trash. So we're doing all that with a trash weapon. I don't think, it seems like there was some other things that I should let you know about, but it's not coming to mind. Oh, I turned in several quests at Stormwind and Ironforge. And I think over at Duskwallow Marsh, maybe. I know I went over there for some training in first aid, but found out that I wasn't quite to the level that I needed to be. And so those quests have been turned in. I leveled up. I mentioned that. I went and got my training. Our bear leveled up. He's also level 36 now. He does not yet have another talent. Oh, I lied. He's got a talent point. So we will now go with this. Blood of the Rhino increases your pet total stamina by 2%. And increases all healing effects on your pet by 20%. I think that's massive. What does this do? Your pet does an additional 3% damage with all attacks. That looks like it would be good to have. Increase your pet's movement speed by 30%. I don't think I need that one so much. This would require this first. So here, and here is probably where I'm looking to dump points into. Well, we also have a Viper Sting now. And I have a macro set up right here, Serpent Sting. This macro is actually, I got it off the internet, and it's designed to have all of the stings in it. But the way that I have my keys set up, I actually hot bind this to Shift Q, so it was throwing it off. So I took the Viper Sting out of this. And so what we get is if I don't hold any modifier at all, we throw Serpent Sting. If I hold down Control, we go to Scorpion Sting. And if I hold down Alt, we go to Tranquilizing Shot. The reason it says question mark is because I haven't learned Tranquilizing Shot yet. But if you set your tooltip up here to just hashtag show tooltip, then whichever one you're holding, like there, we got Scorpion Sting right now. It'll show you the tooltip for it. And if I hold down Shift, this is going to turn to a question mark because it is looking for a modifier, I guess, even though I don't have it written in there for a modifier of Shift. And then I'm going to press Q, and I'm going to activate Viper Sting right here. I thought about putting something else in there, but anyway, I felt like it turned out the best to do it the way that I've got it. So, let's go ahead and get started then. We're going to go, I think, let's look at the map. So this is where I'm at. Well, for one thing, I've got further mysteries I can turn in right now. Let's back the camera up a little bit. I continue to be absolutely enamored with how cool our dwarf looks. And I do want to replace those shoulder pads. They look good, but they're cloth. So I'd like to replace them eventually, as soon as possible.
Well met. Be careful. This is translated from a letter you found in a syndicate encampment. This was not written by a thief or even a noble of Alterac. It appears the syndicate has ties to another power, and I shudder to think what that might be. The letter you brought me was written by a being who calls himself Nagaz, a member of the Argus Wake. I don't know what this Argus Wake is, but if they're in alliance with the Syndicate, then they must be a threat. I want you to find Nagaz and the Argus Shadow Mages mentioned in that letter. I want you to find them and kill them. Search in the uplands, where the Syndicate is strongest. It is north of Stronbrad. With luck, you'll find these envoys of the Argus Wake there.
Okay.
Go with honor, friend.
So we will head for... Let's go ahead and come down here and knock out Stormwind Hoe, Daggerspine Sirens, and Daggerspine Shore Hunters, because it's right next to us. And then while going there, I'm going to let you guys know that I have finished watching a 4+ hour lore video that covers Warcraft 1 to the conclusion of Wrath of the Lich King. And I have heard it said that Wrath of the Lich King is considered to be the pinnacle of the World of Warcraft experience, and it had the best storyline and all that. And I think I'm starting to understand why now, with a character that goes all the way back to Warcraft 1, that the name Arthas means something to me now. It's a big deal. And I remember in the cinematic, whenever it was given the kind of the hype of it, and in the cinematic it says Arthas, and I always thought, well, that was lost on me, really, because I didn't have any connection to it. But now I'm understanding that Arthas is really kind of a parallel to Darth Vader in the Star Wars universe, and just sort of this core iconic evil character that started out on a different path and was corrupted. There we go, 1 of 10 for the Shore Hunters. The Sirens I need also, right? Or have I already knocked them out? No, I do need them, okay. One thing that I have on my list to do that I did not accomplish is I have not gone to look and see if there's any YouTube video guides to these weak auras I'm using from Lexthos. Because if you recall, in the edited video I put up, I talk quite a lot about I'm trying to figure out these auras, and you guys only got about maybe half. I don't even know if it was that. It was more like maybe a quarter of what I was talking about. I edited a lot out. But it was just, I was going through the process of trying to figure out what this pet bar does. I didn't even know it was a pet health bar initially. And then I also, currently, I have not seen my own health reflected yet, but I know that it's present within that aura group. And so maybe I need to, maybe it's been hidden by default, but it's there. He designed it. It's in there. Right. Sirens are at what? I've gotten 4 of 10 sirens. Oh, mister. There we go. Let's go get this other one also. We got the serpent sting on this one. There we go. Let's put her down. Having my auto shoot keybound has been really useful for me. I'm glad I did that. This is about the only class I'll do it on, but it's worked pretty good. Look at these crits, man. Just 100, 100, 100. I'm at 6 of 10 for the sirens and 3 of 10 for the shore hunters. We want to catch up on these shore hunters. We might draw aggro here. I'm purposely not getting out of the way because these are the kinds of situations that I want to learn how to manage. Alright, he's healing, so let's see how fast... Oh, look at how fast he's moving up. I think he's gaining 8% per tick. Yeah. That's a neat trick. Switch to aspect of the Viper. And actually, aren't these mana users? They are, so let's throw my Viper Sting. Oh, come on, man. I didn't hit, and there's a cooldown. Okay, I want to move back to the Hawk and try and lean on this Viper Sting to recoup mana, if I can get it to land. Not on these guys, because they're not mana users. Let me make sure it returns. Draining 4% mana over 8 seconds. up to a maximum of 8. And energizing the hunter equal to 300% of the amount drained. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a kind of a big deal. Let's maybe attack right here. Okay, that time I landed it. 96%, 98%, 100%. I'll put the Scorpion Sting. There's the mana. And it does replenish my mana pretty quickly. Now him, I could put, I think a Control Q would send a Scorpion Sting onto him, which reduces his melee and ranged attack. Oh, what did we just grab, guys? Shadowmancer, it's probably a caster. I'm guessing that's a dagger. It is. Has +2 intellect, sends a shadowy bolt to the enemy, causing 35 shadow damage. It does better damage than anything I've got on right now. But I would lose out on the agility and strength. Okay, which of these two do I want to give up more? 16.6 DPS versus 15.6, 5 stamina. The other has a total of 5 points. Okay, we're going to give up. Binds one, it's one-handed. We're going to give up the sword. Alright, now I should be able to swap these. Actually, do I want to do that though? 20.5 DPS. No, this is the one I want to have in my main hand. Alright, but that means that I need to level up daggers now. So we're going to go in and do some melee damage. We still need 7 of 10 shore hunters. See, daggers are now at 4, so this is going to take me a while. Alright, we need 2 more, and we've got 2 more sitting right in front of us, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and go to Aspect of the Monkey. I'm throwing Mongoose Bite. Got a cloak. Okay, so Storm went... Oh, wait. Those weren't Shore Hunters, evidently. They weren't? Shore Stalker. So we still need 2 more Shore Hunters. That should be one. It is. Axis increased to 179, and you can see where our daggers are in relation to that, just now hitting 30. Man, I love that audible about being in range for the gun. The bow needs to have something like that. If it doesn't, maybe there's a macro or something. Bows and crossbows need to have an audible cue. You will not outdistance me. Alright, that thick-shelled clam, that's the stuff that you need to cook that clam meat. It's what contains the tangy clam meat. Other shells contain, like lesser level shells contain just regular clam meat, not tangy. We got 2 pearls out of that. There's a druid over here. Actually, it's a team. There's a gnome. Oh, a human mage, not a gnome. Okay, so with that out of the way, I guess we'll go through Southshore. We'll turn that in, and then we're gonna move up to here. I guess Syndicate Thief. No, we're gonna want to go a little bit further north. Maybe we'll be able to get 2 quests done at once. Footpad. There are thieves. Okay. Yeah. So that's the plan. Okay. Quest giver is inside the inn. Here we go. This guy.
With the Naga put down in Southshore, I'll be a shoo-in to be reassigned. I'll get to see Stormwind again, get away from this light-forsaken port.
You know, I'm not getting hit too much. I think I will take the 5 spirit over the stamina. It's a very minimal amount of extra damage anyway, and I could use the spirit.
It shouldn't be a problem getting my report seen. The new captain of the guard, Major Samuelson, was my mentor while I was stationed in Stormwind. It should give him more than enough excuse to have me transferred back to the city. I'll need you to carry my report to him, though. Wouldn't want old Redpath to catch on.
That's where it helps to have connections, and then just use your brain. Like, if you're not good at something, find somebody who is, and make it worth their while, you know? The important thing is to get the job done, not necessarily that you do it yourself, right? So just, I thought that guy did a good job of thinking outside the box. Maybe he's not the warrior type. Maybe he's a really ace administrator, though, you know? But he knows somebody in Stormwind that likes him, and they just need an excuse for promoting him. And he was sent out here to prove himself, and he found a way to get it done. I'm sure that everybody was expectant that he would do it himself, but like I say, sometimes you gotta find workarounds. You gotta know what you're talented at and what you're not. But let's go ahead and open my bags. There we go. And it was this one right here. One-handed. Okay, so that's good. We can put it right there. 34 DPS. That's because I don't have Hawk activated. 39.5. So we must have been at 39.4, which is what it was advertising. Oh, it's the same. Yeah, okay, very minimal amount of... It didn't affect our ranged DPS, that's what it is. But it's going to impact how fast we can rebuild the mana bar, which directly impacts ranged DPS. Let's sell. And repair, even though we're at 98%, we're here.
Greetings.
Okay, you can have that. Well, I kind of want that, because I can use it for cooking. Oh, I need to equip this. I didn't even realize I had that in the bags. I don't really use mana potions.
For the Alliance.
5 intellect and 4 spirit. Yeah, not bad for us. Not the greatest, maybe, but not bad. And certainly when it comes to leveling, the ability to... This is not our dominant bar, but if we're in a position that we can make this bar operate, the mana bar operate better, have more mana, recharge faster, that's going to help with leveling. Alright, so we're headed up north to kill Syndicate now. And there was something about an Ultric pendant. Ultric signet ring. That's this one right here. Noble deaths. Yeah, that's right. Alright, this is where I'm at. I guess we'll knife through this area. Maybe there's footpads and yeah, we can clear this. It's just that we don't want to have to wait to respawn. Or wait for respawn. Am I... Oh, I haven't discovered this area, so there could be a ridge of mountains between me and my objective. That here we go, right here. We can knife through this little area, scale out. Okay, now I still got to level this dagger up, so we need to be going in with melee. Actually, maybe I can try this. Become untrackable. Melee attack power of Hunter and Hunter's pet is increased by 10%. Oh, I can't. I'm trying to wing clipper, and because I'm missing with the dagger, I'm not able to. That's why we want to get these weapons leveled up. This dagger. Okay, I'm gonna have to back up. I got 9 seconds of poison ticking on me. I need that to go off before... Ooh, my pet's dead. Yeah, I think the poison tick actually got me. Well, we're up to 81 on the daggers. It's a fast-hitting thing, so it should level up pretty quickly. But that's actually an important thing. Because whenever I do steal aggro, I'm going to need to be able to wing clip. can't wing clip if you can't hit. Alright, I'm gonna mute Mike so I can grab a drink. Okay. So maybe these mobs here are packed together a little bit too much for me to level my dagger up on. You gotta work. What the heck did I just do? I don't know what spell I cast. I might have cast disengage on accident. Okay, pet's up. He's eating top-end food, so he went to all the way to happy. Okay, we should be pretty much ready. Let's stick with Hawk. We will hit their outer perimeter first. I keep trying to hit shift button 5. Okay, that's fear pet. Or fear animal. I feel like I'm getting pretty decent at cycling through. I'm getting comfortable with the hunter and the abilities that I'm using often. Obviously, we still have a lot of leveling and a lot of spells to learn still. Okay, so now we should be able to continue north, and there's another spot. Where am I? Right here. So, this section here. Feels like maybe we're a little ways away from that. Am I in a different zone? Quran's dagger seems to be its own zone. I think it's saying it's up at the top of this hill. They've got a camp. Yeah. Okay, now we're in Sofera's Naze. Whoops. And how am I doing? I need 4 more foot pad. 4 more, now I need 3 more foot pads. Oh, there's... No, he's, okay, wizards. Do I need wizards? I don't think so. Thief. That's a foot pad. Well, that's a named character. I wouldn't normally do this because we don't have a quest for him, but we need to clear this area so I can get to him. Foot pad right here, the female. Thief. Okay, still need 2 more foot pads. You're a thief. You are a foot pad. Think you're a foot pad? Yes, you are. Okay. Ultrix Signet Ring, I think, is going to be next. We are right here. Oh, it says it's in here. Are there more up this way? There's more. So we should probably go up there. That means getting on this road and making a right. Okay. So I'm getting lots of these guys, Mark of the Syndicate, but not the Signet Rings. Those are the ones that the nobles carry. Yeah, okay. So they're not all nobles. So we've already whittled down this area. We should just go after it. Maybe this wizard will be one. Okay, we're gonna murk everything. Yeah. Okay, now I'm not expecting signet rings off of any of these guys. I think it's going to be that mage. God, that mage got jacked up to Kingdom Come. Yep, 1 of 7 rings. These other guys are nobodies. So it's going to be the mages. That's the former nobility of this area. They've signed agreements with evil in order to regain their power. So we're out to slit throats. Okay, there's stuff to do here also. But it's more this direction. Okay, so continue up this way. There should be a path that leads to the right. There it is. Let's see if we can shoot the gap between these patrolling ogres. Oh, we got rogues, okay. I saw them. But I need mages. Okay, there's that guy. Alright, 2 of 7. This dude right here. we're at. Right there. Maybe I can... Oh, I finally learned how to use this. It's right over here. And then I can come over here and just track hidden. Oh, they have signet rings on them also. Let's get this guy right here. Hit him with Viper Sting so I can make some mana back. Boy, that sure does work really well. That Viper Sting it seems very powerful. Uh-oh. That was a bit of a waste of a Viper Sting. 4 of 7. I'll go ahead and use my heavy silk bandage, which is working very well for our level. I'm happy to have all these things caught up. I do that stuff off screen. And I try to not let our guy get too far behind. Where are you at? They must be inside here. Oh, 265. Oh my gosh. Right, we're up to, that should be 6 of 7. No, one of them was not the type of thing that we need. It was a mark of the syndicate. Hey, another ding. Oh, we're surrounded by... They must be upstairs. There's one of them. What did I get here? Rod of Molten Fire. What are you? You are an offhand. +6 fire resistance. Increases spell power by 11. We don't need it. Pretty nice for just a random drop, though, to get a blue. Okay, we have another point to spend. Ooh, I don't know where to go. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now. Is it going to be Spirit Bond or Frenzy? I think it's probably going to be Frenzy. Okay. Well, this is a point where you got to kind of bear with me. I'm going to look up. I had this place bookmarked. It's Icy Veins that I'm using. And I'm level 36, right? So they have a bar that I can put it at the level. No, I'm 37. Now, I remember I went off script from them a little bit. Where was it that I did that at? They had 5 of 5 and 1 of 1 up here. Okay, that's correct. They had 2 of 2 and 2 of 2. That's correct. 1 of 1 and 5 of 5. That's correct. 5 of 5. That's correct. 1 of 1 and 2 of 2. That's correct. Oh, okay. So I think I went into this simply earlier than they did, but they came back and grabbed that. So I am still right on the nose with their spec. So I'm happy about that. It looks like well, at 37, they have a point and a spirit bond, and they already have 3 points. How is that possible? 28 total points. Oh, I have 2 points to spend. Okay, so they had it on 1 of 2 in the spirit bond, and then they start going into frenzy. While your pet is active, you and your pet will regenerate 1% of total health every 10 seconds, and it increases the healing done to you and your pet by 5%. Okay, there's 1 of 2. And then it says they've already got 3 points into frenzy. So I've spent 28, they've spent 28. How is this coming up? I've got to have points somewhere that they don't. Oh, it's right here. Improved mend pet. They did not take that. Okay, that's the one that I did that they did not do. Okay. So we're getting massive healing to our pet between our 2 talent trees here. That's probably why they didn't take it, because this covers it. Alrighty then. I know what's going on. As long as I know what's going on, I'm comfortable. Must be upstairs. You got, sucker. The ambusher got ambushed. Oh, that's a boss. Well, it's a named. Dirty horde. Oh, we got a green pants. They are leather. 89 armor. Ooh, that agility's gonna be nice. Equip. And we're now doing 40.6 DPS. Gotta feel good about that, man. We're really starting to stack up in the DPS department. Get him! I landed at that time. The axe landed, so we're getting there. We're just hit 100. Six of 7. Getting all kinds of signals that we have hidden nearby. It must be below us. So that's a pretty good 360 degree, including up and down, that we have a detection range on. Oh, 78. My hunter feeling like a rogue right now. Get him. Kidney shot. Uh-oh, mage. Line of sight. Nope, they shot through the wall. Time to back up and use our real weapon. Oh man, that mage polymorphed me. Get the heal up right there. Fire everything. We actually kind of drew a lot of aggro there, and I wasn't sweating it at all. It didn't even feel like it was dangerous. My bear brutalizes everything. Let's go ahead and switch to Viper. How am I doing over here? We need one more signet ring. There it is. Okay, sweet. From here, what else does it say we need? Oh, I need 3 more mages. Well, we shall get 3 more mages. Viper Sting. And since I have Viper Sting on him, it's time to just unload. There we go. That's 1 of 3. I don't see a mage there. I bet you there are some in this building right over here. What? Yeah, that dagger's starting to land pretty regularly now. Because of how fast it strikes, it hasn't taken very long to level up either. The pet levels up. Mages. Yeah, right there. Get them. Oh. We saw what you really are. That's that inner beauty coming out whenever you're evil. You know, the mask drops and you show what you really are. I use the term inner beauty sarcastically there. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, that's a really nice... Oh, it's mail. Oh, boy, man, I want to be able to wear it. It would look so cool. because it's a hood. I think we're not very far. We're just a few levels away from being able to wear mail. Okay, so Noble Deaths is complete. So now... Oh no, I'm sorry. We still... Okay, so we need Head of Nagaz also, which is... I don't know where Nagaz is, guys. Well, I assume it's right here. Yeah. Oh, so maybe in the cellar? Is it in this house? Yeah, yeah. Okay, I have not been down into the cellar yet. I went upstairs. Get him! Hitting for 102 with a dagger is not bad. How does this thing read again? Chance on hit sends a shadowy bolt at the enemy causing 35 damage, so... I don't know if I've seen that shadowy bolt yet. I'm sure it's fired off, but I haven't noticed it. Uh-oh. You had a bad day. Okay, well, I still haven't found the Head of Nagaz. I hit the wrong. I alt-tabbed out. Oh, it is up here. Okay, so we got a ride. We got a little bit of ways to go. Get him! You missed. Okay, that should be 4 of 4 for the mages. No, it says 3 of 4. It's a syndicate wizard, not a mage. Alright. Now we're done. So we're gonna go this way, I guess. And then hang a left. Alright, so down into this little valley. And those people are doing the same quest, so we want to beat them out here to Nagaz. There should be a shack. Oh, the uplands. I remember that zone. Sentry, Saboteur, Argus Shadow Mage. I definitely need him. Draw aggro. Intimidate. There we go. They're a lot tougher. Those are the kinds of things that make you feel really good when you're on Hunter. Well, any character. You can clear whole packs of mobs like that. Let's see. Okay, take this guy out. Doggone it, man. I'm gonna have to clear the whole dang camp. I really expected to find him inside one of these tents. So that bothers me. I don't know where this dude's at. That other group behind me probably got him. Because he's probably in that town. Oh, no, I'm not there yet. So we gotta continue this direction. I stopped way too early. I bet you they bypassed me. Doggone it. Kill everything. Kill it, kill it, kill it. I'm spamming my arcane shot here. So there's, looks like there's like a farm, there's a farm field in front of this shack. Okay, there's the cabin. It's not a shack. There's the field. Syndicate Enforcer. We're gonna go right into this house. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, whirlwind. I need to use my bandage. Oh, darn it, I had poison on it. These are assassins. Oh no. Okay, eat. What are we gonna get here? Stamina and spirit increased by 8. Okay, I forgot about the well-fed buff. Alright, here we go. Dang it. There, that's what I needed. I switched to this to get mana back to put a heal on my pet. What a war, man. This quest has been good for me. Like, I've been learning how to use all my stuff and how to survive. It pushed me a little bit. Okay, so let's look at what we got. 5 intellect and 7 spirit. Well, yeah, +3, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's better than Jaina's signet ring. Because I don't need the strength off of Jaina's signet ring. Okay. Mount up. Oh, hold on. Ensorcelled parchment. It's probably in there. Oh boy, we gotta beat the respawn. Where's it at? Where's it? It's gonna be upstairs. Oh, just... there we go. Don't even worry about looting. There's Elsa. Oh, he put me to sleep. Wake up, cast heal. Oh. I don't think we're gonna beat this respawn. he's a healer. Oh, we can't. I'm having a hard time. Golly, he's healing the heck out of himself. He's level 41. I might have to come back for this one. So we need to take his help out first. I didn't realize he was level 41 and a healer, so I prioritized him. And I think that was a mistake. Yes. Okay. Loot you. There had better be a quest here for me. Oh, I'm angry. That's probably the quest objective. Where is this thing at? Worn wooden chest. It says it's probably right below me, right here, downstairs. Okay, that's a heck of a fight. That was tougher than the one downstairs. Ooh. Yep, okay. Oh, there's Nagaz. He just respawned. Can I get this even? I don't think it's available to me. Oh. That's what I wanted to do. Feign death. What's this guy back here? Syndicate Enforcer. Oh! Oh no! Darn it! I couldn't get the buttons to work the way I wanted them to. Okay, well... This is a two-handed sword, I think. 30.2 DPS with 11 stamina and 11 spirit. These two combined, 5 spirit, 2 intellect. Well, it would be better. I don't know if I want to swap right now, though. Fairly short run. That two-handed sword will take a lot longer to level up because of swing speed. What do we got here? Spirit bond regen. Okay. Get Hawk up. Maybe go ahead and replenish my own mana. Okay, we're ready to throw down. Where at? Right there. Oh, doggone it. He's a level 40 also. Come back down here, pet. Doggone it, God, I gotta kill this thing. Wouldn't share. Okay, that does nothing for me, obviously. But there was something that was... Where is this thing at? I can't tell you how frustrating that is. It's either above me or below me. It can't be above me. I checked that already. What is this thing called? Worn wooden chest at Dandred's whatever. What is this zone? Dandred something. I've got all kinds of ugly text completely keeping me from seeing what this place is. Dandred's Fold. We're going to set up right here. I'm going to look this up. I'm not letting this go. The ensorcelled parchment. The ensorcelled parchment. Classic World of Warcraft quest. Okay, here's a video. I'll mute it. It's right next to the doggone fireplace. There's like a little lockbox. Right here. Okay, we got that. Lore Master dibs. Okay, so no need to go back upstairs. Alright. I think this is that team. If it is, it took them a lot longer than I thought it would take. Oh boy, okay, well that was fun. It had its frustrating points, but like, in my experience in life, the stuff that is the most rewarding is the stuff you gotta work for, and this gave me just enough challenge to not be, you know, to the level where you're just pissed off. But that it pushed me, it got me into a point of being like frustrated and stuff, but I was able to solve it pretty easily. Just took work, just like, not work, but had to stick to it. Okay, so now I want this. 10 Crush Ridge Warmongers. You're an ogre, so you're not what I'm looking for. We need to get up there. There's probably no weaving through this. I think I'm gonna walk myself into trouble here. I've already got 2 right there. Now they're level 35s, they're gonna die fast. There's a brute. Mauler. What is it that I'm looking for? Warmongers. I used intimidation on that mage to keep him from casting. Okay. Am I headed the right direction? Yes, I am. We gotta work our way through this. It's further back. Maybe inside that place. There was a level 40 in there. I don't think it is. I think there was just the one guy in there. So maybe behind. Okay. This guy right here, I want to get right up on him. Okay, so we're still looking at maulers. Yeah. And, mages. I think we got quite a ways to go. .269 crit off of arcane shot. That is, I'm just now realizing that's a crit times 2. It's doubled. So there's got to be some ability from my pet or something where I have a chance to crit for times 2. See, my normal crit's like around 134. Threat level dropped significantly because I switched to Viper. I need the mana anyway, and I needed to lower my threat. What's this guy? He's an enforcer. We're looking for warmongers. Let's see. Let's try going this way. I missed with my arcane shot. I'm starting to build back because I haven't used any mana. Level 38, okay. Check the map. Well, we're right in it. So they're probably inside this place right here. Yeah, there's a warmonger right there. They are level 39. I need how many? I need 10 of them. I'm missed with the sting. This one's level 40. Maybe I should be tracking humanoids again. Oh! An elite! Oh my gosh, we're getting inundated. What bad luck, man. That was terrible luck. Okay, I suppose we need to take out the DPS support first. Oh! Uh-oh. Back up, bear. Oh, I'm totally out of mana. We need to... How far is he going to path out? I need to drink. Oh, shoot. I used Viper Sting on him. I'm trying to get my mana back. Nothing special off of him? What? We got robbed. I feel like I did a lot of good things here. Got a Viper aspect up, so rebuilding that mana. Ooh, boy. Oh no, that was the wrong button. Shoot. Oh my gosh. It's a bad spot to be in. Bear dead? Yeah, bear dead. Son of a bee. There is so much shiznit going on. This is fun, though. Okay, he needs one more. Okay, well, here we go. God, there's so many of these guys. Jeez. Is there anybody back there? Oh, there was, but not now. We killed him. Go ahead and rebuild mana back. Okay. Halfway there. I bet a warrior with decent gear, like an alt warrior that's supported by a main, could come in here and just absolutely clean house. This is their kind of fight, man. Everything packed in close. And they can whirlwind and use their cleave. I think a rogue, you'd have to be good. Not great, you know, but you'd have to know how to crowd control the ads. There's somebody up here moving kind of quick for an ogre. Oh, it is an ogre. We're at what, 8 of 10, so I need this guy and one more. So I can watch my bar right here and tell when things come off cooldown. Oh, that guy... I didn't notice him coming in. I was watching my bar. Okay, so cooldown here. We've got 11 seconds left on Scorpid. Or Serpent. Ooh, he's dead. Oh, that's a bad spot to be, man. Doggone it. Oh, I can't believe it. My pet died. I had one more gunshot I need to plug into that dude. We did complete. Let's just res right here. Where's the spirit? No. Nope, not going to be possible. Okay. I don't suppose I can make that jump, can I? No. Doesn't look like it. I don't know. Explosive trap, something offensive down here could have done it. I tried to mongoose bite him, but I didn't hit. So what are we at? We're at 28,000 XP per hour, and we're about to turn all these quests in. So that's going to skyrocket me. Time to level currently is 1.2 hours. But we're going to watch that number go down really drastically, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to fight my way out of here. I think it's actually best to do what I call a death run. And this is really looking safe. It's pretty likely I'm gonna get whacked. Yeah, this is the gauntlet right here. Another hunter. Sweet. Okay, What? Oh, I activated rapid fire. Okay, what am I doing? Where's rapid fire at? Right here. I think that must be shift middle mouse button. No, that's my heal. Okay, she's fine. What I need to do then is come over here to, I think it was under Leatrix Plus. No, it was Bartender on Action Bar 1. What does that say? Okay, Shift S. Shift S for rapid fire. That's a major cooldown. I might need to relocate that someplace else. Because that's, I think that's 2 or 3 times I've accidentally mashed that whenever I was sort of freaking out. And trying to hit other button combinations. That must be the Horde entrance to Ultric Valley. That would be the one I'm more familiar with. Terran Mill, isn't that a Horde village? Yeah, it is. This is where they fly into for this zone. Where am I at? Okay, I'm a long ways from home. Blood Elf Hunter. Whoa. Level 45, Death Guard. What's this? Okay, that's my ram. 60% buff to speed, right? Yeah. I think I went the wrong way. Nope, I went the right way. Okay. Boy. That was a good stretch of questing. I don't think we'll be done with Southshore yet. We're close, though. After I turn these quests in, we'll see how many more there are. Hillsbred is what I mean. That's the zone that we're in. %62 durability. I think now is the time to go ahead. I do want to equip this. There's more stats off of it. I don't know if it really improves my DPS any. 40.6. .6, yeah. So what it's improving is stamina and spirit. The stats are just way better than the two others combined. It's significant, so.
Very good. Here is your reward. And when you were hunting those warmongers, how did Alterac City look? It's in bad shape, I would guess. Ogres are not known for their cleanliness. Thankfully, your efforts will help keep them away from Southshore. Light be with you. Thank you, adventurer. Although they may still be lurking about, we hope that some of the thieves and footpads you slew were responsible for the last magistrate's death. But even if they weren't, the Syndicate is a taint on this land and a stain
up to
on
39,000 now.
Deaths are welcome to Southshore. Stripping the Syndicate of its nobility will remove its ability to act decisively and reduce it to nothing more than a gang of thugs. You serve your alliance well, adventurer. Well done, adventurer. The Argus Wake does not sound like a group we want running the Syndicate, and although you may have destroyed their leader here,
let's let him
Nagaz
finish.
was merely the servant of another. The Argus Wake might run deep through the continent of Azeroth, or even the world.
Okay. I thought he had another one to go through.
Greetings. More encrypted notes? I wish I had the talents to decrypt all the strange bits of writing that trickle down from Alterac, but I'm afraid I lack the knowledge. Prospector Stormpike is a master of decryption and deciphering. If you take the parchment you found to him, then with luck he can make sense of it. Stormpike is currently studying in the Prospector headquarters in Ironforge, and when you see him, tell him you spoke with me. I've been sending him quite a lot of business lately.
Okay. This is that tailoring quest. I don't want it. This is just telling me that there's a chance for assassins to be around here, but as far as I can tell, they don't actually drop a quest. Now, it's telling me that I'm 11 minutes out from leveling. But that's what this right here, quest turn-ins is what we need. So let's go sell. We still have things to turn in. I just need to look at where I need to take them. We know that this one is going to require me to go to Ironforge. I kind of want to bank that. I'll keep all the silk. Oh, snap. I got a bolt of woolen cloth. That was kind of what was holding me back. Oh, man. That's... Doggone it. I really wish. But that quest is so low now, I don't think it's worth it. I don't want the mana. 455 to 585, 280, 360. We can sell that. Sell this. I don't want this offhand. Let's see. This item begins a quest. Did I not right-click it? I hope I don't have to go all the way back there. That's going to upset me because I know I right-clicked this and it gave me some kind of a quest. Maybe I have it on hand already. Okay, down here I want to put this sweet nectar. I want to keep that. Can I cook? Yeah. I wonder what this 1 in parentheses means.
Have a good one.
You have completed that quest. Okay, good. That was going to be upsetting. I don't need you.
Buy and trade.
Okay, this stuff I want to bank it, I think, because we're getting close to being able to wear mail.
See you later.
If I'm not mistaken, it should come at level 40. Okay, so then, what do we need here? That's not the button I meant to hit. So this needs me to go to Ironforge. This one, Stormwind Keep. And this one, Goshek Farm in Arathi Highlands. That's going to be over here. So let's go do that. We'll turn that in, and hopefully that'll make us ding. If it doesn't, we'll have to fly to Ironforge or Stormwind, which isn't really bad, because that's where we're going to find our trainers anyway. This two-handed sword, I need to level it up, but I think I'm going to do that off screen. Just now seeing this chat, it was positioned in a way where I missed it. Are you going to raid or go PvP with the character? I will probably do some PvP whenever I reach the level, but about the only PvP I like is Aldrich Valley and maybe some Warsong Gulch. And if you look in the description box on YouTube or on Rumble, then you'll find what my overall plan is. But when it comes to raiding, I don't quite know. I have to kind of figure that out when I get there. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to experience the content in chronological order. So the idea is to level up in Wrath of the Lich King and then go to WoW Retail and level up across the same zones to see the differences in a pre- and post-Cataclysmic world. And then to start doing the various expansion packs that I've missed in order from there using Chromie time. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to necessarily get stuck in a raiding loop that's going to take me months. I don't know what it's going to look like, but if I joined a guild and I really went for end game stuff on Wrath of the Lich King, I think it kind of derails me, but I don't know for sure. So we'll just sort of see how it goes. I guess if I had to guess, my guess is that probably not. Maybe eventually over time, but I'll likely run. I think I'm more likely to run dungeons, maybe some low-level raids. But see, I'd have to get into a guild. If I can pug it, I will. I don't want to join a guild and then just bounce on them to go start my new character in WoW Retail. You know, to do the second phase of what I'm aiming to do. So I'm guessing if I was to do raiding on this character, it would be after I've done WoW Retail stuff and I swung back to here because I preferred the Wrath of the Lich King Classic to the WoW Retail side of things. That was a long ways to get. I had to think about it, you know, to get you the answer. But that has been something I've been kind of mulling it around in my mind, but because I know so little about how things will look when I get to that point, I just sort of have had it on the back burner. So talking to you about it just now just sort of helped me think through it. That came from KKKK. And he replies, I'm afraid that Cataclysm has loads of players when it starts, but the hype drops quickly. Yeah, we're going to find out. Now, you're getting into territory I don't have firsthand knowledge of, but I've been watching videos and kind of listening to people talk about it. And I think it's a light switch kind of thing. Either people are going to love it. I'll tell you this. Look up Metagoblin. Look up Metagoblin and watch his video on the upcoming Cataclysm expansion. That will give you a positive take. He explains why he thinks people had such a bad reaction to Cataclysm when it was live, and why that's not a factor. Namely, I remember one of the core things revolved around people got a bad taste in their mouth. Well, I mean, part of it was that there's a sizable contingent that's like, you ruined Azeroth. That's not going to change, right? But there was another group that there was just a really long period of time, I guess. I don't know. I didn't play Cataclysm. Where there was no content released, so people got totally bored, and there was no way for character progression, and those two things combined kind of soured them, and they didn't like the raids as a result or anything. But Metagoblin points out that that's obviously, with a re-release, isn't going to be the case this time around.
Try and stay as quiet as possible, Traveler. Orcs don't take too well to being spied on, and there's more to this farm than meets the eye. So, Finn sent you to check on us? Not surprised. He worries too much. We've been watching the farm for days, and Kin claims she saw a courier come out of that small house to the south not long ago. She talks a lot, but I can always trust her senses when we're in dangerous areas. You wouldn't happen to be a skilled tracker, would you? We think the courier might be carrying notes to Terran Mill. If we could get our hands on those documents, it might shed some light on what's happening in Hillsbrad.
So they're undead. It's probably that group that I just went around on my way here. But yeah, I'm going to call you Quad K. It's easier to say. Yeah, Quad K. I think it's going to really depend on what was it that players hated the most. Did they hate the destruction of Azeroth? Or did they hate the long interim period with nothing to do? If it's the latter, there's a good chance they may like the expansion, because, at least as far as Metagoblin points out, there were a number of improvements to the UI and the rating system that came with Cataclysm. That's obviously from his perspective. You know, so I don't know. I think you'll know within probably within 2 weeks to certainly a month after release. So if you can hold off that long before purchasing, I think you'll have your answer. You can listen to what people say online, and you'll pretty much have a good feel for how the population feels without having to risk your own money. As I understand it, a ton of people believe that Classic stops with Wrath of the Lich King. And that's understandable, right? Cataclysm would be a real natural, what's called a point of demarcation, where on one side of the line, like think of a point of demarcation being a line. And on one side of the line is a state of being, like state of being A. And on the other side of the line is state of being B. So it's an electronics term. So if you think about your circuit breakers in your car or in your house, where you have a panel with a bunch of circuit breakers, that's a point of demarcation. So you can go and troubleshoot there and see if it's on what side of the breaker is the problem, right? And so a ton of people believe Wrath of the Lich King is where Classic stops, and Cataclysm is where retail begins. Yep, these are the guys we want. Okay, this is going to be a big deal. Oh, there we go. Cleared out the whole squad. Okay, flip over to Viper. And we go back and talk to the quest giver again. I'm thinking at that point in time there's a chance I might level up. And if I don't, then we're going to take a flight to Iron Forge, because at 38 I'm going to have to train anyway. And I think in Iron Forge we'll level up, and if we don't level up there, then we'll go to Stormwind and turn that one in. And go see the Hunter Trainer in Stormwind. I feel like the past, from the wetlands to here, I've leveled a lot. Which is a little bit weird because normally as you increase in level, the leveling process slows down. But I think I've been doing so many quests in kind of a tightly packed manner that it's overcome that and kind of had my XP per hour soaring. That's why I want to bank these 2 male items, because we're 3 levels out. Possibly just 2. We're about to level again. And I think that's where we'll be able to get the next level of writing. So we should bump from 60% to 100% speed increase.
Need help? Excellent. Let's see what this is about.
Yay.
This is interesting. Seems Apothecary Jarrell has been working on some deadly experiments here at Goshek. Not sure what that has to do with Hillsbrad, but Finn wouldn't like it if we let it continue. We had a run-in with some orcs while you were gone, and I'm not in good enough shape to help Kinnelary. If you're up for it, she's going to need some protection when she goes down to the farm to steal whatever research Jarrell still hasn't sent to Terran Mill. See you around.
Okay, so I'll accept that, but we're not going to do it just yet. It looks like this is going to be our new zone for questing in. There's something we can grab here. There's a few down here, looks like. And then right here is where we're headed. This is where our flight path is at. This is for level 30 to 40, so we should get decent XP out of it. Thing I kind of wonder about is if I can set my Hearthstone. I don't know if there's a place at that flight path to set my Hearthstone to. Let's just shoot up this way. Refuge point, that's what we're looking for. That's too far of a drop. And I think, isn't this another battleground? It said something like Battle for Arathi Highlands or something, and you got an entry point here. Arathi Basin. I don't remember this. AB, I do remember. So I know the name, but I can't visualize what it looks like. Oh, we got more quests here. I'll pick those up whenever I come back. There's not... It looks like there's not an N where I can set my Hearthstone, so... but there should be a griffin, yeah.
Where would you like to fly to?
I would like to fly to Ironforge, Ironwind.
See you later.
Well, we have a talent point to spend, and I think I want to put it into Spirit Bond. While your pet is active, you and your pet will regenerate 2% of total health every 10 seconds. And it increases the healing done to you and your pet by 10%. That's 0.2 of 2. Okay. And then what's this doing? Frenzy. Gives your pet a 20% chance to gain a 30% attack speed increase for 8 seconds after dealing a crit strike. So that's where we're going to start dumping points next. Increase your pet's attack power by 5%. Increase the duration of your Master's Call. I haven't even gotten Master's Call yet, but it might be coming up. Aspect of the Hawk, rank 4. No, not yet. Where is this Master's Call? Is that the actual call your pet? No. Is it a talent? Doesn't seem to be. Maybe it's further down. Bestial Wrath, Ferocious Inspiration, Invigoration, Serpent Swiftness, Cobra Strikes, the Beast Within, Longevity, and Kindred Spirits, and then Beast Mastery. No? So then it should be a spell. I'm gonna tab out. Hunter... Master's Call. It's a spell, and it's learned at level 75. Oh, I'm a long ways from that. 7% of base mana. Your pet attempts to remove all root and movement impairing effects from itself and its target, and causes your pet and its target to be immune to all such effects for 4 seconds. Okay. So, we get rank 4 Aspect of the Hawk. Only one spell, but it's a good one. Ranged attack power increased by 91. By 91. So I want to see what my DPS is with Aspect of the Hawk active right now. And then we'll see what the change is when we upgrade it. All right. So they look like they're both in the same general area, or direction at least. Well, actually I think it was this direction. It's not picking it up right now because I'm not close enough. Yeah, I probably went the wrong way. Okay, Hall of Explorers for the quest turn-in.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
A wise decision. I don't believe there is a scholar other than myself with the skills to translate this scroll. And if its contents prove interesting, fear not. I will send for you.
Alright, we're currently doing 40.9 DPS. And I don't think there was anything else for Ironforge. Stormwind Keep. Arathi Highlands. And this one for the Razorfin Downs, which I'm probably not going to do. So we want to go to the military ward, I think. Yeah, for the Hunter Trainer. Where am I at right now? Gates of Ironforge, Hall of Explorer. Okay, so make a left. What was that DPS? 40.9. With aspect of the Hawk active. And I need to get to a bank so I can put these 2 mail items in there. I don't know if that's going to work out for me or not because they'll be under leveled by the time I get to level 40, but they'll be immediately available. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cycle to make sure we have the latest aspect of the Hawk up. Attack power by 70. Let's make sure. I thought they said 91. Increases ranged attack power by 70. I wonder why those two things don't match up. It won't let me cast an underranked one. Everything's a little bit lower than the tooltip. That must be a glitch in the game then. Okay, so it was 40.9 before. Now it's 43.1. Alright, good deal. Our guy's looking pretty neat. Okay, where's the bank at? Right here. Okay, so I got to get over to the commons to my left. Excuse me. And it looks like they're on the right side of the divide here. I guess it's this. Yeah.
How are ya?
Okay, I want you to store these 2 items, and I think that's all. Yeah. Okay.
Safe travels.
In the meantime, I can bring up this. And level. Let's see, I can go all the way to 300. Can I get to 15? Yes. Okay, we can go find out if maybe I'm able to train Mage Weave. I don't think I am. But that should be... I looked this up once before. Mining trainer... Tailoring apprentice, oh, I think she was next to the herbalist. Oh, there's the cooking trainer. That might be what I'm thinking of, actually. Inscription and enchanting, blacksmithing. Okay, there's the herbalism, first aid. Okay, so Nisa Firestone right here. So we want to get into here and make a right. And see if I can train up Mage Weave yet. And again, off screen, I'll be leveling up 2-handed swords from level 1. That might be a bit of a grind because of that swing time. Let's see, where's the store names? I think it was this one. Herbalism. Okay, so she's up top. Yeah, here she is.
The esteemed Dr. Gustav van Housen can train you further.
And we
He
can
be found
train.
in Theramore treating the wounded at the barracks.
Heavy Mage Weave will come at what point? 240. Okay.
See you soon.
Excellent. Okay, well, I think that gets us right to about the point where I would want to be. We're at 2.5 hours. Quad K says, I stopped retail after Legion, and every expansion after that has been very bad except the latest one. Yeah, there's another viewer that clocks in here kind of regularly named Wasim, and I think that he quit after Legion also. He started with the Burning Crusade. I started pretty close to release. A few months after release. And then I quit a couple months into Wrath of the Lich King. And you said you thought that Dragonflight was pretty good. And I just saw a video. I don't remember who it was by. It was on YouTube. It was released 3 weeks ago. And it indicated that World of Warcraft participation is climbing. And then I watched another video that spoke positively of in anticipation of the War Within, with its 3 expansions. Apparently, I think that's kind of what they're weighing a lot of it on, is that they feel, you know, they're speculating that Blizzard felt strongly enough about this story that they're about to release that they made 3 parts to it already. So I don't know. We'll see how it looks. Interesting to me. I've not watched a whole lot on it yet, just a little bit, because I'm actually trying to absorb all of the past lore. When I first started playing World of Warcraft, I didn't even know what an RPG was. So there's a lot of the background lore that I'm only just now starting to absorb. But I think that's going to wrap this stream up for right now. What time is it locally for me? 7 o'clock. And as I said, off screen, I'm going to work on this two-handed sword. I think I'm caught up on pretty much everything else with my professions. My skinning is scaling well. I probably maybe need some food. I don't know. I'm sitting pretty good at 15 goblin deviled clams plus the 4 lamb steak or lion steak. So I feel like I'm doing all right there. I should be streaming again tomorrow, and we'll probably be hitting... What was that zone? Was it Arathi Highlands? Yeah. We'll be hitting Arathi Highlands. And pushing for level 40, hopefully, in the next episode. And then I'll be able to wear mail. So... Once again, I'm Aesop Grimm. I want to say thank you to everybody who dropped by and the comments that were made here by Quad K, KKKK. And hope to see you guys in the future, but you all take care. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. My Christmas was fantastic. And it's not because of the, presents or anything like that. It's the time of the year and the atmosphere and things going on internally. It was really, I felt great, man. I was focused on the right things, and I just really had a terrific Christmas, and I'm still kind of in that mode. But happy New Year's, upcoming New Year's to everybody. I'll be saying that regularly from now until New Year's. And again, hope to see you in the future, and hope you have a great week. Take care, everybody.